Snake and spider stew. That's what I'm thinking. Special coffee. Wonder what that is. How's everybody doing? This is an interesting place to start this. Can everybody see me? Can everybody hear me? I hope so. This is not the new laptop. It's my old one. I'm slowly in the process of transferring everything over. Loud and clear. Perfect. Well, welcome to Hunter's Cafe, I suppose. I'm so upset that Jeff is keeping the Daryl's Cafe shirt to his higher tiered patrons. Pecan pie flavored, and add a mix of French vanilla creamer, Hershey's chocolate syrup, and Bailey's. I love Bailey's. Let me just say that right now. I love Bailey's. Oh, by the way, for Daryl's Cafe and for everybody else, this isn't going to be awkward. There we go. That was like the most awkward exercise that I've ever had to do this weekend. Hello, Linda. Linda's here, JD's here, Mona's here. I was like really worried that this was going to be very poorly unattended. Well, right now, I've just been going through some of the older files and been putting them on a thumb drive, and I've been keeping some of the older stuff on this computer and then just moving it on to the new one. And I had a hell of a time. Eileen and I had a hell of a time the other day. Because with the software that I use for screen captures and stuff like that, I guess apparently I found out after that all I had to do was I just had to reset the license key and on the new computer, reset the license key, and then just re-enter it in. But yesterday, oh my god, I was having a tough time. I would actually eat snake and spider stew. No thanks. I would not eat that. At all. I would not eat that. Yeah, so how is everybody doing? Everybody doing alright? Probably doing way better off than I am. Eating a scorpion? Ugh. That's gross. Good here, doing good. That's good. So where should I start with the tales of what I've been doing with my life? Let me get into it, shall I? So this is a work-related story. So we have, okay, so on Sundays Sunday nights into Monday morning, we have 2 staff that work night shift. And a couple Mondays ago, back in February, the 26th, I believe, this night worker who has no accountability for her actions whatsoever and doesn't care what she does or who she hurts in the process. So we had an issue with her. So on the Monday, what we thought was going to be, a good Monday, because I hadn't seen everybody since Friday, because like it's a different team on Friday as opposed to Monday. So I'm like, yeah, I'll get to see everybody else again, and I'll get to see the crew, and things will be great. So it's around 7:00, and this is when she's worse than a Karen, way worse. So it's around 7:00, and 2 of my staff on my shift were late by 2 minutes. Okay? Not that big of a deal. But to her, it was the end of the world. So she starts physically getting up in people's faces and like just being a jerk to everybody involved. So there was like 4 other people that were there, and they were just like 2 minutes late. So she just like starts stomping up towards people, and she's just like, you guys have to do better. You guys are always showing up late. I'm done at 7. You guys have to do better. And we're looking at each other going, whoa, Oh, like who shat in your cornflakes? Like, I'm sorry. Like, it's like, my God. So then, like, so she like starts getting physically into one of the other girls' faces, and I'm standing right beside her, and okay. I'm like, okay, back up, back up. You like, we do not need to get into a physical altercation here. We do not need that. So my boss, who was on vacation at the time, gets an email from this night worker saying exactly what happened. And I'm like, yeah, that's exactly what my boss needs while she's on vacation, is for you and your petty ass that you will take no accountability for anything and blame it all on everybody else. And just to bother her with that. So my boss comes back and I'm like, sorry that you have to deal with this. Like, it's just, it's a very sad situation. And then the Sunday that followed, the following Sunday, um, like last Sunday, um, she she almost got into a physical altercation with somebody else. So yeah, it's a very ugly situation, and we've just trying to be keeping it cool until we can actually talk about things. Oh, you started early. Yeah, I decided to start early. Hi, hi, Eileen. Hello. So yeah, there's that I've been dealing with for the past couple weeks. Yesterday I could not get out of bed. I had so much um I had so much discomfort yesterday. I just stayed in there almost all day yesterday. That's okay. I didn't tell you. So how were you supposed to know if I didn't tell you? It's okay. You're here now, and that's what matters. You haven't missed much. No. It's not that exciting, right? But yeah, so I was stuck in bed all day yesterday. I slept all day for most of the day. Like, it was like in and out. Like, I stayed for Jeff's premiere. That's the whole reason why I had to reschedule everything, because I was like, I bet you anything, because like there was talk about him saying that he was gonna set it up on Saturday. Then it's like, oh, it's Saturday, and I'm like, okay, well, let me check the time, and then 11, and I'm like, dude, really, God. So, but other than that, it's fine. I slept through the premiere. Oops. Yeah, but it was a pretty good premiere. Pretty well attended, I would say. Jeff was being himself, but he's also saying Jeff is tired. So it's like, well, people were like, some of the new people that came onto Patreon or just discovered voice playing Jeff, they're like, yeah, you need a day off. And I'm like, he needs a millennia. He does not just need a day off. He needs a millennia of a day off. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I always think of Tony whenever I say that. Whenever I say, you know what I mean? Because he says it all the time. I was on my way to my granddaughter's play when he had his premiere. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, yeah, it was good. It was still good. It was fun. Tea for everyone. I have coffee. And I don't have barely drinkable coffee. It is good stuff. French pressed, home ground beans. I mean, come on. But then we'd miss him. I mean, I know it's true, but he also deserves, out of all the hard work that he does, he deserves he deserves a break. Longer than just a month. But he has said that, he's probably gonna do him and Kathy are gonna do some sort of a vacation, maybe in May, June, somewhere around there. So I mean, it's also hard just to juggle around with the kids. So yeah, and I've talked about these before, but I'm talking about them again. So there's a company called Loop. I don't know if that's going to focus. See that? Yeah, I don't know. It's hard when it's a white case. And the other one I had to get a replacement because the other one broke. So, but for these little things, oh my god, they are perfect. They are so good for noise. If you have um, if you have like overstimulation like myself, um, they work great. So these are Engage, Loop Engage. So that's what they look like. They're just like a kind of like an earbud kind of thing. Can probably see a lot of gross earwax in there. Sorry. But yeah, and then like you just insert them, you put them in, and then twist, and then it blocks out a lot of the sound that you're used to hearing. So like if I was wearing them right now, I could still have somebody talk to me, but it would turn down like the sound of the dryers and the sound of the fans and the sound of the, just some of that stuff that's like, oh my god, it's just so loud and I can't handle it. So those are those. I wear these at work all the time. They help me focus, they help me be productive. And it's great because being in a laundry room with two dryers and two washing machines going all the time, and then also an exhaust fan, it's like, like my head. I have such the biggest headache afterwards. And then with these newest ones, they were out of stock for a while, and then they finally got them back in. But these are the sleep ones. I don't know if you guys can see that. Hang on. Yeah, the noise canceling function. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, yeah, there we go. So these ones are silicone. They're not like they don't have like the plastic acoustic channel, but they have like I think it's like 28 decibels of noise cancellation. So when I put these babies in at night, I sleep like the dead. Like they have just been a sleep changer for me because there's so many times that I'll be sitting at home and I'll be hearing people talking, or I'll be hearing TVs, or I'll just be hearing like the ceiling fan because I have to keep myself cooled off. I'm a very particular person when it comes to sleeping, you guys. I'm a pain in the ass when it comes to no. He did not put it on Instagram. What? He did too. Sneaky bugger. My god. That's funny. That's hilarious. I love it. What a great way to promote it too. Like that's awesome. that's that's great. I'll have to check that out later, even though I know exactly what it's about. So I'm gonna move these out of the way real quick, and I will show you the pièce de résistance. Picked this up a couple days ago. It's brand new Acer Aspire laptop. Ain't it beautiful? This is extremely awkward. But yeah, there it is. It's got HD 1080p screen. It's got a bigger screen. It's a 15-inch. You just need the right cuddle buddy to sleep. Yes, that's true. And the one you sent me last night, Eileen, was perfect. So yes, that's what I've been up to lately. I've been making tons of purchases. Uh yeah, like I bought the loops and then the computer and then a book all in one Amazon order, so that cost me so much. Oh, I have emotional support demons. I have emotional support. Um I have I think I showed them in the last live chat that I had, but I have uh Victor and Luna, and then I have Caesar and Sunny and Gabby. And then there's Simba and Nala that I got in California, and then some sort of other squishy character. And then I also have my Oogie Boogie that's up on the wall over there. So Oogie Boogie's good because he can fit in my backpack, and then if I'm having a stressful day, I can just squeeze the hell out of Oogie Boogie. So one regular size and one keychain sized. Oh yeah, yeah, the emotional support demons. You have two from the click. I don't have. I don't have any from the click, unfortunately. I just have Palm Pals, and they were off of Amazon. So I guess we could talk about Unshaken for a second, can't we? It's so good. And the other day, I went ahead and I actually yesterday, like while I was like fading in and out of sleep, um, I went and I looked up the scene, like the pivotal moment in Red Redemption 2 where Unshaken takes place, or at least it plays in that certain scene. And holy cow, I I was like, this, I'm like, now I get it. Poor Arthur. Damn. And I've never played the game in my life, and I've never, I had only heard about it, but I've never played it. But whew, that scene just wow. It's pretty it's very emotional. It's it's something else. Like it's one of those things that it's like even if you don't have much to go off of, you just watch it and you're like, damn. Like it took me by surprise. Because I was like, I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I'm like, damn. Like Arthur fought and died for everything. That yeah. Like I want them to make a movie of it. That would be cool. That would be cool. Starring Jeff and the Jeffettes. But I can see, I know that Jeff brought the Ghost Riders back, but it does work with Red Dead Redemption, because it's like, if you kind of look at Arthur and um I can't remember who the other guy was. Not Micah. Micah is a bastard. Um but the other dude that's kind of at the beginning of the scene, there are some similarities. So it's like I get it. Like that whole outlaw western vibe is perfect. Like I love it. Outlaws for life. That would be great. Yes. But that would take a lot of time. And I think Jeff is a very patient guy. But however, for him to be in a full movie, I'm burping, sorry. For him to be in a full movie and then have to go in and out of costume for what, how many scenes in a movie? That would be too much, I think. The money would be great, but it would be too much. Not fun. So yes, and I was I mean, I was so torn to comment on the Unshaken premiere, just to say that it was I was gonna say I was gonna type up um just I don't see what anal rings have to do with any of this. Because for anybody who knows, for anybody who saw the picture of when he first was working on the arrangement, you know what I'm talking about. But oh my god, they'd shoot all of one character scenes at one time and do another character another day. Yeah, that would be a lot. Just for days on end, just to continue going. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't say it. But he still had my comment anyway. Because it was what did I say? Yeah, it was Jeff starts humming, I'm alive! And then Jeff says, here we go. I'm dead. He kills me. Every single time. He kills me. And then if you listen to Unshaken Isolated, oh, God. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. So there's that. Yeah, and I'm trying to think like what else has really been going on. I've just been buying tech, moving files around over and over and over. Um, trying to do a bit, trying to get a bit more sleep. Yesterday, I felt like it was maybe overkill, but feel better today than I did yesterday. Oh, that was terrible. Like, you know how it kind of feels like you have the flu? Like you just have that fatigue. It's like, ugh. Tech fighting to get programs moved to the new computer. Yes. Oh, by the way, yeah. Well, you already know, but um, yeah, it works now because I just had to reset the license, which I could have done. But and I was thinking of doing that. Like I was like, I was like, I wonder if I just reset the freaking license. Maybe that's what I have to do. But I was like, if I reset it, I don't want to like screw it up even further. You know, it's hauntingly beautiful. Yes. It's like just kind of an ode to the Ghost Riders, but it also makes sense because it's like if you know about Arthur, it's like, oh, I I get it. Like there's kind of like that tie-in into like the haunting of Arthur's Arthur's life a little bit, just a little, just a wee bit. Yeah, that's what I've been up to lately. Just been fighting off stupid people. It's just cannot believe it. I feel so bad for Jeff as Arthur. I would say so. I mean, yeah, I would say Jeff is Arthur. Yeah, Jeff is Arthur, and Daryl would probably be. Um, I want to say Milton, but that doesn't sound correct. But I remember the other guy. I don't think Daryl is Arthur. No, he's not. But I gotta give the voice actor credit for Arthur because it's it's extremely difficult to make yourself sound like you have an illness. And for Arthur, he's got tuberculosis. And in the scene, he's just kind of like fighting off these other dudes. And then he's like, like, it's awful. It's just like, it's awfully good. But I'm just like, just to be in a studio and then just have to be like, you know, it's like, but also, Eileen, that does kind of tie in with the scene from Red Dead Redemption. So in a way, Amanda's theory, not that it's correct, but um, it does kind of portray in because it's like it's not necessarily a rifle that Arthur goes after; he goes after a pistol. So yeah, and he like kind of tempts fate with that pistol. But at the end of the scene, I'm like, holy shit. Like, I'm like, I love Arthur, and I don't even know, like, half of his story, but this part right here, I'm like, oh my god. Like, it just... From left to right, Goff, Daryl, Jeff, and Jeff. Yes, there was no Jeff with a G, because he hadn't shown up yet. Narrator Jeff was not in this one. That's what I call him. Narrator Jeff. Yeah, so Unshaken happened. We had minis from Voice Play. We've only had one, though, I think. Or is it two? I can't remember. Tick, tick, boom. I cannot get it out of my head. Every time I go to Voice Play's page, I that's all I think about, and that's all I hear. There is just something about Jay and Jeff's voice together that just works so well because like Well, and even did anybody else watch Jay's concert with with the sea shanters? So good, right? So good. I can't believe, like, I burst out laughing. And here's why. Because um uh when they were talking about um just like acapella, then it's like, oh, this acapella group, Pentatonics, and I'm like, oh, of course it would be Pentatonics. But for Jay to sing La La Latch, oh, he killed it. I think he did it better than Pentatonics did. Like, honestly. And then him doing Burnin' Love from Elvis. Oh my god. That made my heart so happy. So, so happy. And the girl who was singing Burnin' Love with him? Dang. Dang. Girls got pipes and girls got growl. And holy man, she had vocal fry like no tomorrow. I've listened to Pentatonics. I like VP better. Yes. Tick Tick Boom, White Knight, and Yummy times 2. Right. So for publicly we've only gotten Tick Tick Boom. Yes. Yeah. JD, you'll only see White Knight if you're on TikTok because it's not publicly out, and it can't because it's a brand endorsement. Yeah, Jeff added to his story. Hi, buddy. We were just talking about you. His ears must be burning because he knows I'm talking about him. Coming to Patreon in a couple weeks. Yay! Kathy added to her story. She must have added the video as well. Yay, Margaret. Which tier are you thinking of joining? I mean, if it's the $1 tier, that's cool. You still get video. All I hear is Ellie's tick tick boom. Yeah, tick tick boom. Just raspy as all hell. And then there's Caesar's. Yes. Oh, he's so cute. Bit more than the $1. So like maybe $4? The $4 tier? Maybe? Possibly? So. Real heart Daryl, Kathy. I still can't believe that Kathy follows me on Instagram, you guys. Man, that's coming up soon. Next Sunday. It'll be a year that since she's followed me. Mmm. Yummy. Yes. $4. Cool. Cool, cool. I don't know what's all underneath that tier. I think you just get like the MP3s and whatnot. So, yeah. Lucky. Yeah. It'll be a year since that queen has followed me. I like died that day. I was just at work doing my thing, and then it's like, Kathy Lucci accepted your follower request. And I'm like, huh? Like, what? And then she was like, yeah, I'm rebranching my Instagram because she had it on private for like so long. I'm so glad she came back and made it public. So, she's a pretty, yeah. So then it'll be a year of Golden Hour. That's amazing. Had Golden Hour for a whole year because it came out like, was it like the week before or the week of, something like that. But yeah, that one's nice too. Anthony Gargiulia. Gargoyle. I am too. Mm. I have no idea what they're talking about. So, guys, any questions for me? Anything you guys want to know? Other than voice play and Jeff related stuff. Because I feel like that's what I'm here for. Not just to yak, but for you guys to know me better and for me to know you guys better. Sorry, but I have to run. Work started picking up. See you all later. Bye. Bye, Mona. Bye. March 9th. Oh, nice. Okay, so it was earlier. Right. So then Kathy started following everybody on the 17th. So that's cool. I think I'm coming up on a year following VP. I've been there for like 3 years now. BTS was the 12th. Okay. Yeah, see, like if you ever have any questions, just ask Eileen. She researches the shit out of everything. Which is good because she helps me on so many levels. She's my walking dictionary. And I love her for it. So, yeah. It's currently on the YouTubes right now, Eileen. Just of how much I love you. Yeah, so let me see. What else have I been doing? Just working. Working. I haven't recorded any audio for the podcast yet because I'm kind of having a dilemma right now. Because everybody has voted for 4 to 5, but it's very difficult to find actual factoids about 4 to 5 because they've just been known as voice play and blah blah blah. So that one might be coming soon, if at all. Who knows? My intro was through Jeff. I saw his song. I did. Yes. I that's what I forgot because I was so tired and so weak that I forgot to thank you for those liner notes. So thank you. But there's a question about that. When Jeff is giving his thank you, who is Jen? Who is Jen? He says my one and only Jen. I'm thinking past girlfriend? Hmm? Hmm? Hmm. I don't know. That might be something to ask him about on his next web chat. Because, got to get into the deep and dirty. I mean, not that it, like, but of course I'm like, if I do ask, I'm just going to say, like, is it, if it's not too personal, you don't have to answer it. Or, like, if it is too personal, you don't have to answer. But who knows? Because I was like, I don't know. Maybe Jen was before Kathy. But yeah, it's interesting. But him and Kathy have known each other for a long freaking time. So, I don't know. So, who is your one and only Jen? Maybe. Who knows? Then he's probably going to be like, what are you talking? And then be like, oh. he will just give me that deer in the headlights. They're working together on 4 to 5. Yeah. But one and only Jen. Because there are so many things that you could call as like one and only. But like when I hear one and only, I think like one and only like relationship ish. Like whether it be friend, whether it be lover, whether it be enemy, whether it be. So I'm curious. I'm curious now. Interesting. Interesting. Yes. Yes. A friend? Yeah, maybe. And it's funny because both of the boys in the Castellucci family were GC. Jeffrey and Greg. That's Jeff's brother. They almost look the same too, except Greg has no hair. So, yeah. But also, it's because his brother's stationed in army? Not army. Something like that. But yeah, it's interesting, to say the least. They're working together on 4 to 5. A friend. Yes. Yes. No, 35 minutes already. You guys have been listening to me talk for 35 minutes? Yeah. How droll is that? How boring your lives must be. Just to listen to me sit here and talk for 35 minutes straight. And no, I don't have a chest like Jeff's, so I cannot show it off to you. Plus, oops. Sorry about that. Maybe it's a pet name for someone. Please don't let me know that it's Kathy, because that'd be gross. Yeah, maybe. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Jeff is mysterious. He's introverted. That's what us introverts do. We don't let anybody know. We don't let anybody know. Don't let anybody know about our anything. This is the silent part of the chat, where we just sit here in silence. I mean, like I always say, if you have any questions, ask away. That's what friends do. We listen to each other. It's true. That's what friends are for. And no, I'm not going to hit a low C, whatever. I'm researching. Researching what? Of course. I have to research too. Well, I'm almost thinking, because I don't know. I might just put up a new poll in the next couple of days, just to see what else people would want out of voice play, because he always seems quiet. Actually, Margaret, he's been more open with us. Like, as far as patrons go, he's been more open with us. Like, at the beginning, he never talked about some of the stuff he talks about in his chats. He never used to mention poop. He never used to talk, like, he never used to be as unhinged as he is now. He's more comfortable with us. At the beginning, he was just kind of like, oh, cool. This is cool. You guys are cool. I like you guys. And now he's like, he lets it fly. He burps all the time. He doesn't even pardon himself anymore, because he knows that it's cool, that he can just let it go. He's comfortable. So, yeah, but yeah, he's introverted. And he said that at the Chicago show, because some of the patrons went to uh, where the hell was it? I don't remember where it was. Oh my god, I can't even remember where Chicago was. But anyway, yeah, like, they were there, and he was just like, I didn't really want to be much of a douche. Like, I was trying not to be, but it's like I'm so awkward when it comes to meeting people that I don't know. Atlantic City, thank you very much. Good lord, see, I'm telling you, like, she's got the answers. Goody's getting more comfortable around you all. Yes, I think he understands that it's like, we will keep him interested and he will keep us interested at some point. Like, there's that mutual feeling between each other, that it's just like, I don't have to really hide. I don't have to be I don't have to be uncomfortable. I can be comfortable in my uncomfortable. I can be comfortable in the uncomfortable. So, yeah. He's been through a lot. We'll just say that. He's been through a lot of stuff. But yeah, he's relaxed around us, I think. I think it's kind of like just one of the places where it's like, if he doesn't have voice play to vent to, he's got us to vent to. Kind of like how Patty Cake Productions, Tony has us to go on a rant about, whether it be Aldo or whether it be people being stupid. I'd love to chat to him. Well, come on to the $10 patron tier, and you'll be able to do it through Patreon. So, yeah. Well, I mean, on Jeff's Patreon. Yeah, you have to join Jeff's Patreon. And I get that, supporting voice play and Jeff gets to be expensive. So, there's that. But yeah, it's fun. There were a lot of moments in those chats, you guys, that I just go back and my stomach hurts because I'm laughing so hard. I mean, yeah, they're ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. But I love it all the more. And Jeff is so flirty with Ellie and Caesar and Lane. He's just flirty with all those guys. He's so flirty. Oh my god. It's like you're married, man. But he always says just of how handsome Ellie is, and he's not wrong. Ellie is a handsome man. Very handsome. Lane's handsome. He's a dork, but he's a handsome one. Caesar's adorable. Jeff, goofball. Yes. A very quiet goofball. Like he goofs off, but he has to be in the right in like the right moment. And like I'm saying, like once they did Shiro Returns, like they did the whole thing. It's just like green chili and pineapple pizza. Yes. Hell no. Hell no on the pineapple pizza. Yeah, he will just like drag you down if you talk about pineapple pizza. And we've talked about it in a lot of his premieres. And he's like, why are we talking about pineapple pizza? Why? Did you hear my dad in the background? Oh my god. Yeah, if you want to gross him out, yeah, twerking to Lane. Oh my god. Caesar is lovely. He is lovely. He's busy though. Oh my god. He's got Evolution Motown. He's got Pride and Prejudice and Pride and not Pride and Prejudice, but it's like something along those lines. He's got that, and then he's got I love pineapple pizza. Margaret, I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna kick you. I'm gonna put you in timeout. Currently at Epcot, yes. Yeah, like he's got Evolution Motown. Like he's in a whole bunch of other tiny little a cappella groups, and it's just that's Caesar. He just balances his time and balances it well. So, we are the vibe. Yes, we are the vibe. Yeah, his birthday's on Friday. This Friday, the 15th. Our little Pisces baby boy. So, your birthday bash coming up. Yes. Uh-huh. Yeah, and it's like then on the 27th, Asher's going to be 4 months old. Can you believe it? Wait, no, wait, November, December, January, February, March. Yeah, 4. So it's crazy. Prepared to defend yourself. But sadly, I don't live in the area, so I can't go to the bash. Me neither. I cannot. I'm in Canada. As much as I would love to go to Epcot. Promposals. Thank you. It's J9 added to their story. What did he add? I'm Pisces. My birthday was the 20th. I'm a Gemini. I'm in June. So, and oh my god, I'm getting old, you guys. I know Eileen is going to shut me down for saying that one, but honestly, for those of you who don't know how old I am, take a guess. How old am I? Just take a guess. You won't offend me by guessing wrong. Taurus. Nice. People think that I'm 40. No, I am not. I'm not 25. I'm not 32. And I'm definitely not 30 or 40. I'm turning 30 this year. I miss when I was 25. I miss when I was 40. So, some days I wake up and I feel like I'm 40. Mechanical back strains, oh my god, they are no joke. I did that last year, a couple of years ago. I think it's been about 2 years now since I did that, and oh my god, I never felt so bad in my life. And like when Jeff says, be careful with your back, don't mess it up, it's like, ugh, it's rough. I was hobbling around doing a full 8-hour shift with a bad back. So, it's not fun. Oh my god. What? Okay. I'm curious now. Jay, what the hell? Seriously. Because people are sending it to me, so it's gotta be something interesting. Well, I just turned 66. Oh my god. What are you doing, Jay? Bullshit. It's a filter. Huh. Interesting. Okay, there's the. I heart Daryl. Kathy heart Daryl. So she doesn't heart her husband no more. It's funny. Anyway, I just turned 66. There's nothing wrong with that. Pretty soon I will be there. Asher made his VP debut at nearly 3 months, William at 1 year, and Doris at 2 years. Man, those kids have grown so fast. Oh, God. Yeah, William's 6 and Doris is 7. You are not 42, JD. There's no way you are 42. So, okay, so then your profile picture on Instagram kind of confuses me. Because they debuted in Daddy Sang Bass. They did. I forgot. That's right. They both debuted? I guess, yeah, that makes sense. Oh my god, they did. Man. Yeah, William at 1 year. Oh, my heart. My heart. I still like Jeff's original idea for Daddy Sang Bass. It's too bad that it didn't work out, though. Because William was ready to come out. And, like, the original concept was that Jeff was going to sing to Kathy's belly. And then, yeah. But William had other plans. He's like, nope. I want to be out in the world. And I want to be in Daddy Sang Bass as outside, not inside. And boom, there he was. That cute little baby boy. Yes, Jeff's son was in that. Yes. And William's getting big now. Holy cow. And he's getting fast. I did not think that he would pick up to roller skating as quickly as he did, but holy cow. He's speed demon at this point. So yeah. It's crazy. Oh, okay. Yeah, your profile picture kind of lied to me there, JD. He just had a growth spurt. Yes. He like just baby to whoop. So cute. Yes. It's a cute, happy kid, and I'm glad. Cause kids are tough. Not that I can ever speak, but kids are tough. Especially these days. I think parenting kids these days is a lot different than what it used to be. But I'm not going to get into that. Well, it's been 15 minutes here, guys. 51. Should we call it a day? I don't have anything else to do. I just have to transfer shit over to my one computer and then over to the other one. They grow fast. Yes. Even Asher, too. Like 4 months already. Yeah, because like I instantly like no offense, but I like the profile picture threw me off because it just looks like you just look younger because it's just like the one that's like, kind of further away because I couldn't really get a good look at the face. So I thought you were like 20 something. Sorry. Profile picture isn't helpful in that regard. My profile picture was one that I took like last year. Well, like my YouTube profile picture. I don't use it for anything else. Too busy using pictures of Jeff every month. So, I mean, why not? You know? Yeah, I get that a lot too. And a lot of the craziest thing is that the craziest thing that I've ever gotten on YouTube from people that have either looked at my channel or have listened to me talk, pardon me, people have always said that it's like, oh my God, you sound just like Jeff, or you look like him. And I'm like, it's not what I was going for, but okay, thank you for the compliment. I will take it. So, yeah. Any last minute things you guys want to ask before we call it a day here? Anything? Anything at all? Type it out, shout it out. I'm here. This has been fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's been fun. Yes, why is there air? Because if we didn't have air, we'd be dead. Oh shit, we're dead. I ask that we not call it a day. Well, I can't be here forever, you know. Those files aren't going to transfer themselves. That's from an old comedy routine. Nope. Well, I think I asked the other day that I was like, why do we have gravity? Or let's call it Bob instead of a day. Hi, Bob. I like Bob. Bob is I named my my shop vac at work Bob. Well, and would you believe that I put the hose in the blow end of the vacuum instead of the suck? That sounded really wrong. I apologize. You see what Jeff has done to me? He's warped me. I'm gonna blame him. Wasn't this warped until he started making that's what she said jokes. Daryl. Daryl knows how to blow and suck. I'm sorry. God. And Daryl's a frog, apparently. He got turned into a frog. He was too busy messing around with a shadow man in New Orleans. Don't know why he was in New Orleans, but anyway. Does he get fully nude and very soapy? Yes. Yes, he does. And he doesn't wear a watch when he's in the shower. Leave my Jeff alone. I think you mean our Jeff, Margaret, because he's all of our faints. Oh no, JD fainted. Well, I've made somebody faint, so I think that's a good ending. Thought he got eaten by something. Who got eaten? What? Blame Eileen. I'm not blaming Eileen for anything. Okay. Okay, you guys. You guys can stick around and have fun. You can still comment on this if you want. Don't matter to me. But thanks so much for being here. I have to go. I have to go because I'm gonna turn into a pumpkin. Gerald gets in so much trouble. Well, I mean, he was the prison cook for a hot minute, and then he comes back out and he's busy shooting rifles and getting turned into a frog. And he's a facial hair enthusiast. So always got to remember that. Talking it up on the Harry Gibb Talk Show. Talking about big bells. Talking about monetary policy. Blame Jeff for forgetting he was on a live stream when he said that. Just, I get fully nude and very soapy. And then he starts laughing. And then the look on his face is like, oh shit. I forgot that the camera was there. Oh, that guy. Gotta love him. Gotta love him so much. Thank you, Hunter. Take care. Yes, you guys take care too. Don't get sick. Take your vitamins. Drink your water. Drink your coffee. Not the barely drinkable stuff. You've had worse, but just barely. Bye, guys. I'm already sick. Sorry. Oh, yeah, you have a cold. And there's the washing machine. Yay. Good old ambience. All right. Okay. Take care, you guys, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.